what is up? It's your boy Young Boy coming at you with episode 3 of What's Cooking. Yes, we're on episode 3. We're almost at 10. We're a couple more episodes to 10. So, before the podcast starts, you already know what I do. Follow my Instagram, Young Boy Cooking, Deshaun Delights. You can also go to my YouTube. That's YouTube slash Young Boy Cooking. And you can finally find the podcast on both Apple and Spotify. Just look up What's Cooking, or you can go to my YouTube channel and click on the link if you're on YouTube watching this, or if you're on the audio place, you can find those too. Or you can just go to anchor.fm/What's Cooking. That's where you'll find my podcast, where I have all the links of where I'm available. Also, Spotify and Apple are the two places I'm available. So go there, listen, rate me on Apple, follow me on Spotify, and also follow me on twitch.tv/DJCar99. I'm trying to start streaming. I've been thinking of different ways on how to stream. So, yeah. Alright. Enough of that. Let's start the show. So, I guess I'm, from now on, for, every podcast, I was thinking of just doing how I'm doing, what I'm doing during this quarantine time. So, how I'm doing fine. Next one. What I've been doing during the quarantine. Basically, I've been planning on some more stuff. Also, I've been learning Japanese, which, by the way, I feel like a lot of people told me that Japanese is hard. I feel like it's not hard. I just think people just told me that because it was like Japanese or something like that. People always told me Japanese is so hard to learn. It's so hard to learn. I'm like, I'm on Skillshare, where I'm basically like in the little classes where they do like bite-sized videos, and literally it's an easy class, and it makes the language easy, and doesn't make the language like one of those things where it's like I'm dreading to learn it. I'm actually excited to go ahead and be on a introduction to Japanese. I feel like people just said that because Japanese is hard. I guess because it's a whole nother country. But then I thought about it. I'm like, most of the people who told me that don't know a lick of Japanese, or been in a single class for the language. So yeah. But anyways, I'm liking the class. It's cool. It's mad easy to study. I think this vowel symbol system is easier than American. They don't use Y whatsoever. So, we use ABC, AEIOU, and sometimes Y. Well, they don't use Y ever. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what I've been basically doing. I finished school, so shout out to me. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, just learning Japanese, and just living. So the next one, speaking of the planning, by the time this is out, my cooking vid should definitely already be out. So might as well say shout out to the future. Shout out to you guys for watching the video. Truly appreciate it. I am going to be working harder on improving, especially lighting, because I don't look like that. What I mean, I don't look dark. I don't look that dark. I'm pretty nice brown. But yeah, when I look back on the video, I should have looked like a Guess That Pokemon segment. Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, but shout out to everyone to look at the video. I'm definitely going to be, looking back on it, see what I can improve, because anything can improve. Lighting, learning how to talk better for those type of videos, camera angles, and stuff like that. It's going gradually better and better. It's my first one, and I was like, screw it, I might as well do it. Might as well go ahead and just rip the band-aid off and try it out, because you never know, this might go to somewhere bigger. So yeah, and I appreciate all those who watched. So yeah, look forward for another video. I'm trying to think of what I can do. Maybe like a bread, or maybe just some more desserts. Either way, I'm gonna be thinking. I'm gonna be playing for a lot. Oh, by the way, outside my door of my room, we have a fire alarm that needs their new batteries. So if you hear a loud beep throughout the whole podcast, I just want to apologize. I can't control that. So yeah, hopefully when I edit this, I can reduce this background sound, and hopefully the music itself that's in my podcast can flush it down or something. I don't know. Make it fade away. Sure. Anyways, words. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that part. So yeah, I want to give you guys a shout out for the cooking vid. I enjoyed filming it. It was fun. I feel like I was on a production, a home production. So yeah. So look out for another vid. I don't know when. I gotta pick a good time that's good for everyone in the house, and good for my brother since I am using his camera. Shout out to Jeremy. That's my older brother, giving me his camera, so truly appreciate it. Shout out to him. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the vid. So this podcast, it might be a short podcast, might be not, depending on how long I can talk. I feel like I can talk for ages. But we're going to start off with food as our food topic. We're going to start off with my picks of, I guess, the top places that I go to, or you know what? I'll probably just do I'll name it out and I'll pick the number one spot, who I think is the best donuts, or who I think is the best wings or pizza, stuff like that. I got a whole list. So before I do that, you guys, I'm going to have to hit you guys with an ad. So I'll see you after the break. What up, it's your boy Young Boy. I had to stop the podcast to give you guys this fresh, nice ad. If you haven't heard of Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Now let me explain. First of all, it's free. Zero. You don't have to pay anything. All you really need is something to record with, or you can just use your phone. The second thing, there is a creation tool. Basically, what that means is you can record or edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer, or any other device that you have. iPhone, iPad, Samsung tablet, whatever it is, you could do it right then and there. Not only that, Anchor will distribute your podcast to different podcast platforms. So we're talking about Spotify, we're talking about Apple, Google Podcasts, or whatever podcast platforms are there. Not only that, but the best part about the whole thing is you can make money off of this as well. And there's no minimum leadership. There's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go download it for free on an iOS or Android, or simply go to Anchor FM and get started. Get your podcast on today. And we are back from the break. Last break we were talking about basically what I've been doing for the couple of days since episode 2 of the podcast. Shout out to all y'all who's been watching episode 2. Been through what I've been doing, the cooking vid. Again, shout out to y'all who's been watching it. It means a lot to me. Even if it's little views, it still means a lot to me, as long as someone out there is watching or listening to either the video or the podcast. So yeah. So we're in the food segment. I didn't have any news or news that I wanted to cover. Usually I would have news that I would want to cover, where it's like anything on Twitter, stuff like that. I didn't find anything interesting for today. So yeah, let's get into this food segment. So basically, this is basically me talking about food places that are pretty popular around Texas and maybe around the world for some places, some not. So yeah, these are probably these picks. If it's kind of like a draft, food draft, I guess we could say, where each category, I'm gonna name the categories. I'm gonna pick out of the best either 2 or 3. Because some places I only like 2 places, and some places I like more than 2. But I wanted to scale it down to 3, so that way it could be easier for me to choose. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The food draft. All right. This podcast is horrible. Anyways, so first category, we're gonna do wings. Only got 2 places that I know for wings, and that's Wingstop and that's Pluckers. Wingstop's a great place, great fries, great chicken. You know what I mean? The best out there. Nothing's better. There probably is, but for right now, nothing's better. Pluckers, I've been there like twice, and it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's, you know what I mean? It's there. You know what I mean? It's what's up. It's there at the party. I mean, I ain't really invite them, but I mean, it's there. I mean, you know, Pluckers eating up all the food at the party. But you know, I mean, Pluckers there. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's edible. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about Pluckers. But between these 2, of course, I gotta give Wingstop the crown of wings in Texas. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere better, but for right now, Wingstop's number 1, Pluckers number 2. I think it's just because I always get Wingstop. For like, I've been getting Wingstop for years, so you know, also that. But you know, Plucker's cool. If you want to go there, you know, go get a cold one with the boys and get some wings. You can do that. So yeah, Wingstop number 1. All right. Donuts. We're in the donut category, the second category. So I got 3 on there. I think I definitely know you guys. If you guys know me, you definitely know what one of these are on this category is. So it's Krispy Kreme, Shipley Donuts, and the greatest to ever be, last and will never be least, famous. One thing Round Rock is famous for, the greatest thing that Jesus Christ put on this earth himself. I heard he built it himself. It took him like 2 seconds and a snap of a finger. And I heard he still works there making the donuts and kissing them and saying, be great donut. Round Rock Donut, great place, great donuts. It's just something about them just makes you just want to be a great person. You know, Round Rock Donuts really does help boost credit score. Round Rock Donuts helps marriages. Round Rock Donuts helps kids get along with their parents. You know, Round Rock Donuts just does a lot. It cures cancer. Round Rock Donut is, you know, it is the greatest thing in the world. What else does it do? It does a lot. Round Rock Donuts stop war. I mean, you can look in the history books. It stopped the Civil War. Round Rock Donuts stopped the Civil War with Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln had a donut. The racist dude had a donut, and they said, you know what? Let's stop. And they're like, this is good. Where's this from? It's from the future called Round Rock Donuts. They're like, oh my gosh, that tastes so good. Let's end the war. Round Rock Donuts. So yeah, Round Rock Donuts on there. But yeah, Krispy Kreme. I'm not gonna lie, they're clean donuts. They're pretty clean. They're good. You know, to be honest, on this list of donuts, all of these donuts, they never fail me. I've been to multiple places with these donuts, and they never failed me. Shipley's never failed me. Krispy Kreme's never failed me. Round Rock Donuts never failed me. if I go to Round Rock Donuts to get the donut that I got Tuesday, I'm going to get the same donut Wednesday. They're very consistent. Same thing with Shipley, same thing with Krispy Kreme. You know, if I go to Krispy Kreme in Hutto and I go to Krispy Kreme in Austin, it's going to be the same goodness. Same thing with Shipley Donuts. I've never had a bad donut at any of these three places. These are top tiers. Keep in mind, these are top tiers. I know I'm making Round Rock sound like it's the best top tier. Like, these other two are peasants, which is kind of true. But it is it's a pretty high tier for these donut places. You know, it's they're very high tier. They're very great quality. You know, and the best part about it is that Round Rock Donut, it isn't it isn't worldwide. You know, there aren't Round Rock Donuts everywhere. Krispy Kreme, there's Krispy Kremes everywhere, and Shipley, I don't believe it's everywhere. I think it's everywhere in Texas, but I believe that it's just everywhere in Texas. You know, stuff like that. Krispy Kreme, everybody knows what that is. But yeah, all three of these consistent, great tasting donuts. All their glazes are fire. Round Rock Donuts is better. Packaging fire. Round Rock Donuts is better. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about all three of these. But you guys know what number one is. The best, the greatest. Round Rock Donuts will always be better than Shipley Donuts. Will always be better than Krispy Kreme. Now, I bet some of you are wondering, why Dunkin' Donuts? Dunkin' Donut is horrible. Dunkin' Donut damages marriages. Dunkin' Donut can cause poor credit score and poor thinking. Like, Dunkin' Donuts is just, it's edible. That's all I can say about Dunkin' Donuts. But anyways, number one spot, Round Rock Donuts. Congrats. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move it. All right, number three. These are top tier places. This is pizza places. Okay. No, Domino's not gonna be on here. Pizza Hut's not gonna be on here. Marco's not gonna be on here. Little Caesars will never be on here. Let's see, what else? I said Domino's, Pizza Hut. Mr. Gatti's will never be on here. What else? I think that's it. Pizza Mod shall never be on here. California Pizza, never. And Pizza Rev, never. Now that we got that out of the way, these are 8 pizza places. They will never be on this top 3 list because they would not be top tier. I don't want to have that argument. It's a fact. Anyways, so Nikki's Pizza. If you haven't heard the second episode, I talked about Nikki's Pizza and me getting there while I was getting my driver's license. Go check out episode 2 on your favorite platform, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? Anyways, Nikki's Pizza, Bristol's New York Pizza, which is a place in Stonehill, and there is Pizza Delight. All 3 of these places, they're great. Same thing with the donut list. All 3 of these places, well, I don't know about Nikki's Pizza because I've been there a minute, but all 3 of these places was and were consistent. Nikki was consistent. Every 2 slices of pizza in a soda tasted the same. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I didn't eat that many times there, but it's just an example. But anyways, they're great. They're consistent. They look like that classic pizza. They look like the if you ever seen the Ninja Turtles in like was it 86? If you see the fucking pizza they had on the show, on the movie, where it's just you pick it up and the cheese just falls down, like it just falls down like a river of cheese. That's what you get with these 3. They're great pizzas. They're actually, when you taste them, you feel like you're tasting an actual brick oven, not a person who hates their jobs at Domino and wants to get out of this world. That's what it doesn't taste like. So, this choice is hard. I was thinking to myself, you know, but I had to come to a decision. It's hard. It's really hard. It was really hard. But I gotta give it to Russo. Russo, you know what I mean? It does what it does. It does the job. It's great. It's fire. You guys should try it. Russo's New York Pizza, Stonehill, Pflugerville. It's fire. It is fire. Alright. We're on the fourth one. Second to last. We're almost through this list. Top 3 barbecue places. I mean 2. Sorry, there's only 2 on there. Top 2 barbecue places. Smoky Mo's Barbecue and Rudy's. Now, I know there's someone somewhere yelling out, but what about Dickies? I'm not a big fan of it. I remember trying Dickies for the first time in Waco, and I was like, it's okay, but it's not Rudy's or Smoky Mo's, so I can't put it on the list. It's not S tier. It's like, it's okay. It's alright. It's edible. You know what I mean? If someone bought it for me, I wouldn't, push it on the floor. I'd at least smell it before I push on the floor. Nah, but I'm just kidding. If someone did buy me, I would eat it. Why am I capping? I would eat it. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of Dickies. So yeah. Anyways, out of these two, I'm picking Rudy's. Rudy's. Okay. I don't know why I had a hard time saying Rudy's. I'm picking Rudy's because they have the best, I guess it's like pulled pork sandwich. I remember the first day I had that, and I thought I was in heaven. I've been in food heaven, occasionally, about 10 times. 10 times period I've been in food heaven. I've never been in barbecue food heaven. That's what it did to me. Smoky Mo's will always be my favorite, you know what I mean? It's a good spot, good old spot. Shout out to Smoky Mo's, you know what I mean? Great spot. But if I gotta be real, and I hope you hear me banging on my desk so I can further prove that I'm so into this food. If I gotta be real, Rudy's took me to heaven. And I appreciate it. It took me to heaven when I was in Waco, Round Rock. Well, only those 2 places, because that's the only places But anyways, Rudy's did it, and I enjoyed it. So Rudy's top barbecue place, in my opinion. Oh, by the way, all of these are my opinion. They're not facts. If I somehow say they're facts, I'm joking. Okay, calm down. All right. Anyways, next up, we got the burgers. You know what I mean? You can't have donut places. You can't have pizza. You can't have almost something else. BBQs. You can't have wings without the burgers. So, all right. Not gonna lie. A lot of people might get on me for this list, but mighty fine. Five Guys. In and out. Okay, look. I get it. In and out fries are shit. They're horrible. They're garbage. But they're cheap. That is the only reason this burger restaurant is is in this list because it's cheap and I'm cheap. Okay, that's the only reason why this burger list is on. It barely makes it up to this S tier. I'm not gonna front. I was thinking of really replacing it with one of these fast food restaurants. Well, I mean they're all fast food, but it was almost S tier. I promise you. I was not about to put it on there, but when I think about it, it really helped me out knowing that I can get 2 double burgers for like $6. That does a lot for you, boy. So, yeah. But Mighty Fine Burgers and Five Guys, they're great. The only thing I don't like about Five Guys is their prices. I shouldn't have to pay the same amount it is to change my oil for some burgers, but it's whatever. Mighty Fine, great place. They never hired me, but that's okay. Anyways, In-N-Out Burger is not gonna be number one. You can put the Knights down. In-N-Out Burger is definitely not gonna be number one. My number one is gonna be Mighty Fine Burgers. They're great. Oh, by the way, just like the top donut places, these burgers, I'm not gonna lie, I get the same quality. I get the same amount. You know what I mean? I get, it's consistent. Now, some places, because not every burger is consistent. Some places, they add a little too much salt, like I'm tasting the whole damn bottle, but usually they're consistent. You're gonna get a burger that you get from In-N-Out. You go to California, you get the burger over there. It's gonna taste like the burger in Texas. I believe so. I've never been to California, but anyways. So yeah, shout out to In-N-Out. Shout out to Mighty Fine and Five Guys. Change your prices. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't add this list, but this is pretty much off the top of the brain while I've been talking. I decided to make a 6 list. I really had one, but for some reason I didn't put it because I wasn't thinking right. So for number 6, this is the bonus. This is the honorable mention. Not honorable mention. This is the bonus. Favorite dessert place or ice cream place. So obviously you guys know me. Andy's. That's definitely one. What else? There's another place. Ben and Jerry. And what's the other one? There's one more. I know there's one more. Andy's, Ben and Jerry. Where's the other? Ice cream place. Ice cream place. Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Andy's, Baskin Robbins, Maggie Moo. There we go. Thank you, internet. So, not internet. Maggie Moo, Andy's, Ben and Jerry, and Baskin Robbins. We're gonna do 4. Baskin Robbins, it's okay. It's good on your little cousin has a birthday and she only likes Ben and Jerry or Baskin Robbins. Well, both. And you're like, I guess. Anyways, same thing with Ben and Jerry and Baskin Robbins. I for some reason get them confused. Maggie Moo. Now, shout out to Danielle. Shout out to Dan. She introduced me to Maggie Moo. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty fire. I enjoyed their ice cream. You know me, cookie dough, champion of the world. Cookie dough's the best ice cream flavor. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, shout out to Dan for taking me. I took her there, but she, whatever. She introduced me to Maggie. Shout out to Maggie. Love you, Maggie. Maggie Moo ice cream. What else is there? All right, and also Andy's. Andy's S tier always. like Like, come on now. Andy's is fire. And, you know, y'all already know the deal. Go to episode 2 on Spotify and Apple. That's Spotify, Apple. What's Cooking episode 2, and you also check out episode 1 if you like to. Also check that out on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and comment. Anyways, yeah, Andy's ice cream, best. Y'all know what the deal is. So, which one is the best out of these 4? Out of Baskin Robbins, Ben and Jerry, Maggie Moo, and Andy's, I gotta give it to Andy's. I'm sorry. Maggie Moo's is a close second, you know what I mean? It's a Kendrick and J. Cole, you know what I mean? They right there, but J. Cole's just little, you know what I mean? But anyways, Andy's, fire. I enjoy it. They stay consistent, which, I mean, I don't think it's hard to not be consistent when it's just ice cream. But I mean, I'd imagine there's someone who can mess that up. But anyways, so yeah, shout out to Andy's, and shout out to that list. I feel like it was a long list. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and go to the second topic. Yes, we just reached the second topic. So yeah, we're at the second topic. Anime. I decided to just make this a topic since I just like anime. So basically, this is going to be for number 1 on anime. It's going to be my favorite anime movies. These are the movies that I enjoy watching, that I can watch over and over and over again. Right now there's 2 because I can't think of the third one that I remember. Oh, I just remember the third one. Okay, so now there's 3. The first one is Ghost in the Shell. It's a classic. It's definitely, I believe there's a cult following, but it's definitely a classic anime movie. It's about a girl who, who's trying to discover herself. It's one of those discovery type movies, but there's a lot of action. The animation is great. I like the movie. It's definitely different. I think this is my second anime movie I've ever saw. I came in the anime game a little late. So yeah, I enjoy that movie. I can watch it over and over again. Ghost in the Shell. It's crazy. I recommend it. I think there's like a tad of nudity, maybe like a nip or 2, but it's perfectly fine. It won't ruin the movie unless that just ruins your whole vibe, seeing a nip or 2. But yeah, Ghost in the Shell is great. I still haven't seen that live action movie with Scarlett Johansson. I heard it was okay for an anime movie because we've had some horrible ones. We're not gonna talk about Dragon Ball Z, but yeah. So the second one is Howl's Moving Castle. My favorite anime movie of all time is this movie. It's great. I enjoy it. I can watch it over and over and over again. I've watched this movie about 20 times, and I'm willing to do another 20 since this quarantine time. It's a great movie. I enjoy the story. It's basically about this girl who turns into an old woman, and she helps this one dude that's in this moving castles. And I believe this is during a war. I think it's a historical movie, so it's during a war. Either that, but it's a war film. This, that, and there. So they have to do that, and they also had to destroy this lady that's destroying their town. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. What else is there? Oh yeah, that's all there is. So yeah, Howl's Moving Castle. I enjoy it. The animation is crazy. It's just a great movie. Just go watch it if you just want to have a great life in general. It definitely builds up credit score. Anyways, the third movie that I forgot to put on there because I couldn't think is actually My Hero. Not the second one, not the second movie. The first one. The first one is lit. This is the second anime show that I've seen have a movie. The first one, Dragon Ball Z, they had a lot of movies. Actually, the one with Goten and Trunks was pretty lit. This was the one with Broly, and the one with Cooler was lit too. Those were the two firest Dragon Ball Z movies. But anyways, yeah, My Hero is a great movie. So this one is about, I believe I think it's the middle season. It's either the middle season 3 or after season 3. But basically, what the movie is about is All Might's friend, who's a scientist who used to work with All Might, discovers a truth about All Might and wants to prevent it. But All Might doesn't want that, so he builds a weapon and it ends up backfiring on him. And so Deku, ends up backfiring him. It gets to a point where All Might is captured and he can't do anything that much due to his injuries. So Deku and the gang is forced to defend them. It's forced to save them, actually. It's great. You get a great fight at the end. It's a great shonen type fight at the end. I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch, very colorful, great animation as always. I think My Hero is a beautiful anime to watch. So much vibrant colors, so much expressions of the characters, voice acting. I watched this dubbed. Not a big fan of watching sub, which is weird because I'm trying to learn Japanese. But anyways, I watched it dubbed. Great voice acting, no problem whatsoever. It's a great anime for a show that I'm watching. I'd definitely recommend this one. So yeah, Plus Ultra. All right. Before we get to the second part of the anime section of this podcast, let's go ahead and hit you guys with a little ad. What up? It's your boy Young Boy. I had to stop the podcast to give you guys this fresh, nice ad. If you haven't heard of Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Now let me explain. First of all, it's free. Zero. You don't have to pay anything. All you really need is something to record with, or you can just use your phone. The second thing, there is a creation tool. Basically, what that means is you can record or edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer, or any other device that you have. iPhone, iPad, Samsung tablet, whatever it is, you can do it right then and there. Not only that, Anchor will distribute your podcast to different podcast platforms. So we're talking about Spotify, we're talking about Apple, Google Podcasts, or whatever podcast platforms are there. Not only that, but the best part about the whole thing is you can make money off of this as well. And there's no minimum leadership. There's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go download it for free on an iOS or Android, or simply go to Anchor FM and get started. Get your podcast on today. Okay, and we're back. We're in the middle of the anime section. We're on basically my top 5 animes. These are all animes that I've watched as a kid or as right now. We will have some honorable mentions. So yeah, these are actually numbered as in the best in my opinion. So from 5 to 1, that's going to be the rankings. There will be an honorable mention before we hit number 1. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay, starting at number 5, I got to give it its credit. It was my gateway to anime, and it was my gateway to anime, and a lot of black people's gateway to anime. It's not Naruto, because I didn't watch that. It's Dragon Ball Z Kai, not Super. Super is trash. Dragon Ball Z Super is garbo. It's trash. Dragon Ball Z Kai, it's perfect, it's elegant, it's beautiful, it's a work of art. Jesus made it himself, dubbed and sub, because Jesus knows all the languages in the world. Anyways, Dragon Ball Z is a fire show. It's a great story about a Saiyan who basically, it's about a Saiyan who basically goes through trials and tribulations. First by fighting one of his own kind, knowing that he thought he was the only one on the earth because his home planet was blown up, to him fighting the person who blew up his parents, who blew up his planet with his parents on it, to him fighting an android that comes back from the future, and pretty much at the end beating him. So yeah, it's a great show. I love it. I've always loved it. I can always rewatch those episodes, not Super, because Super's trash. But yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z. It is great. I think I got like some Dragon Ball Z shirt. I got a nice Dragon Ball Z shirt with Goku and Frieza facing off. It's lit. So yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kai, definitely a good anime. That's number 5. Number 4 is a show called Kill la Kill. I mentioned it, episode 2. Go check it out. Spotify podcast, What's Cooking. Episode 2 of Kill la Kill. Episode 2 Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill is a great show. Again, it's about a girl who tries to find the mystery of her father that's been killed, and trying to find the other half of her scissor blade. So she has to go through all these people to find out who killed her father. Great anime. Again, like I said in the second episode, you just got to get past all the sexual stuff. It's really not that. It's not that bad. For me, after the second episode, actually half of episode 2, I was like, okay, this is what it is. So yeah, the story's lit. You just got to watch through it. So yeah, Kill la Kill. Episode 2. Wow, I feel stupid. Number 3 for this pick is Black Clover. Black Clover is a great anime. Like I said, episode 2, which is on Spotify and Apple at What's Cooking. Great story. Story about a kid who wants to be the greatest. That's my number 3 pick. I truly enjoy it. It's just fun to watch. It's one of those shows where it's just fun to watch. And same thing with this show, which I'm about to bring up on this number 2 spot. We have My Hero Academia. I know what you're thinking. Whoa. I thought you'd be like top number 1 of all time. No, I'm putting it on number 2. Yes, I know I have the Plus Ultra hat. I know I have a Deku shirt. I know I have Todoroki pants. You know what I mean? I know I have a My Hero lanyard. I have Ochiko on my wall, screensaver. I know I have Deku on my lock screensaver. I know I say Plus Ultra in a post I did on Instagram, and I'm sounding like a weeb right now. But anyways, that's not the point. And I know I have a fucking, well, never mind. That's Dragon Ball Z. Anyways, that's besides the point. I'm not a weeb. Anyways, it's number 2. You know, it's still great. It's a great number 2. You know, the story about a kid who's being the best and explains the story on how he did. It's a great story. I enjoy it. I haven't been let down on any seasons. I still got to finish season 4, and I'm in the middle of it, and I just haven't been let down. So yeah, I truly enjoy it. I mean, it's a great anime. It's definitely, I feel like it'll definitely be one of my greatest after it's over. But yeah, it's a great. I keep on saying episode. It's a great anime. Anyways, now before we get to number 1, we gotta give them honorable mentions. I can never pronounce this show's name, but hold on, let me pull it up. Pull up my list of okay. So for honorable mention, I believe it's Alchemist. I'm gonna say Alchemist. It's basically an anime where 2 brothers got in an accident. One's a giant metal armored warrior, and one has a metal hand. And he's basically they're basically spellcasters, I guess. Um, so yeah, it's a great anime. I would definitely watch it. It's fun to watch. Full Metal Alchemist. There we go. Wow, I messed that up. It's fun, and yeah. Then the next one is oh man, uh, dang, I forgot this was an anime. Whatever. I'll just put a recommendation, like super high recommendation, as if like I was supposed to change it from the first one too. But whatever. Bebop. I almost said Bebop Rocksteady. Cowboy Bebop. Great anime. It's a classic. It's perfect. It's a fire anime. I recommend it. It's basically a space bounty hunter. It's cool. I like it. Is there any other honorable mentions? I think that's it for honorable mentions. Unless there's any anime that I can remember me watching. Sorry, I'm just looking at this list to make sure I don't miss any animes that I've watched. It don't look like it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are my honorable mentions. Now for number one pick of 2020 top 5 animes. It's probably one of my favorite show. And it was one of my first show that I watched that wasn't Dragon Ball Z, and that like I binged it. Like I'm talking about, like I binged it. I wasted the whole day watching it. And the show is called Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann. It's a great show. It came out 2007. It's probably my favorite show. The characters are great on here. The story's funny. It's great. They definitely know how to make a sad moment. They definitely know how to make a happy moment. These characters that they're on the screen, you'll care about them all. You'll be sad when you see some go. You'll be happy when you see some grow up in life. It's very what's it called? It's a very fun. Is it a shonen? I guess it's kind of a shonen, but it's more like those giant robots. I forget what they call it. It's a category for like giant robots in anime. Gundam. Now it's more Gundam. It's more of a Gundam show, but yeah, I enjoyed that show. It's a great Gundam show. You don't know what Gundam is? It's like it's basically when humans are inside like giant robots that they fight with, and they control it and stuff like that. But yeah, great show. Great show. I binged it all. Heck, I think I even have a download picture for my wallpaper when I used to have this laptop, because I was so into it. It was amazing. So yeah, Gurren Lagann, number one, best anime ever. There's no argument there. So yeah, those are my top 5: Dragon Ball Z, Kill la Kill, Black Clover, My Hero, and Gurren Lagann. I hope you guys enjoyed that list. I know I did. Each of these shows, they're on a high tier rank. I love these shows. I can watch them, front to back. I truly enjoy all these shows, especially Gurren Lagann. So, we're done with the anime. And now, we're in the music section. Basically where I talk about music, any new releases, or any type of topic on music. And today's topic is Drake's new mixtape, which is called Dark Lane Demo Tapes. 14 songs, 49 minutes, 55 seconds. So, let's talk about it. Before we talk about it, let me get this water. And again, if you keep hearing that beep outside my door, I'm sorry. But anyways, let's talk about it. Okay, Drake dropped the demo tape. My thoughts. It's a good album. I'm not a big fan of some of these songs on there, but it's a good album altogether. Deep Pocket, good. When to Say When, which is a track that he dropped previously, so that's obviously good. Chicago Freestyle, great. It's still good. Again, one of those tracks he dropped before he dropped this project. Not You featuring Chris Brown. I like it. I'm just only hearing a little bit of Chris Brown. I wish I could hear a little more, especially after what's that song with him and Chris Brown? Hold on, let me look this up. Drake, Chris. No Guidance. There we go. No Guidance. Ever since No Guidance, I kind of want to hear more of Chris Brown and Drake, but it's good. It's whatever. Not You Too. Good track. Tootsie Slide, again, one of those tracks that he already put out before the album, not the album, the mixtape. I was never a fan of Tootsie Slide when it first came out. I'm still not a fan of Tootsie Slide. It's whatever. It's a mid-tier song. Desire, a feature. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Time Flies. I enjoyed it. Landed. And actually, let me make sure. Let me actually pull up Genius so I can see who's on there. Make sure I got the right songs. I know there's a couple songs that was sounding very UK like. Where's it at? There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Tootsie Slide, The Shire, Time Flies. What was Time Flies like? Wasn't it somewhere? Okay, Time Fly. Yeah, there we go. He was by himself on that one. Time Fly, great track. I enjoyed it. I think it was nice. Then Landed. Let's see. What that sound? Yeah, and oops. Didn't mean to do that to y'all. Yeah, Landed was cool. I enjoy Landed. D4L, I think that's low key, I think that's the best song on here. If you want to be honest, I feel like DL4 was definitely the best song on there. I liked it with Drake, with Young Thug and Future. I enjoyed it. It's a nice turn up song. Pain 1993. I'm not gonna front, bro. I don't know why Drake got Cardi, Playboy Cardi on this. I'm not gonna front. Playboy Cardi ruins the song. It's not good. I don't think it's that good. It's definitely, it's just not the greatest, in my opinion. I feel like Playboy Cardi definitely ruined the track. Um, I don't know. It's just like when Playboy Cardi comes, it's just like, the whole meme of him is like no one understands him, but like it kind of gets annoying when, you know, and it starts to affect the album when you got shit like that. Like I feel like Playboy Cardi is only good in like some things, but yeah. Anyways, next Losses, and I think this is the one with the UK. I don't know, but yeah, it was fire. I believe that was the one with the singing. Yeah, there's the one with the singing. It was fire. I enjoyed it. So yeah. Now, from Florida with Love. I like that one too. That one was great. I think it was cool. It was okay. Like I said, a lot of these songs, they're cool. They're nice. Some of these songs, I definitely would tell someone to change that. And some of these songs, I let it slide. I let it keep going. Then there's Demons. I believe this was also either that or War. I think this was also put out. I don't like this. I just don't like it. It's just, I don't know. It's like Drake going on UK rap is like, I don't know. It's just not. Maybe because of the beat. And maybe, I don't know. It's okay. It's cool. I'm just not a big fan of the UK rap style. I think it's weird. It definitely, I feel like it brought the album down a little bit, and especially with War. I to this day do not like War. Like I don't like War to this day. I don't think it was good. My friend Christian keeps saying that the beat saves the song. The beat doesn't save the song, honestly, in my opinion. It's not, to me, it's just not a good song. I just didn't like it. It's just not, I don't know. The song is just not for me, bro. But yeah, that's all the tracks on there. 14 tracks. So, what do I think about the album? It's cool. It's nice. The reason why I'm giving it the score I'm giving it is because I'm hearing Drake rap more than sing. I like it when Drake sings. You know what I mean? What's it called? I like it when Drake sings sometimes, like with Too Good or Signs or Loyalty, which he was featured on with what's homeboy's name? Party Next Door track. You know what I mean? He can do it a good song sometimes, but then there's just some songs where you're like, you could have just rapped. But anyways, what do I give this project? I give this project a 7. The only reason why I'm giving this a 7 is because of Tootsie Slide, Pain, and the last 2 track, From Florida with Love. I mean, not From Florida with Love, Demons and War. Those 4 tracks, when listening to Tootsie Slide, I was like, whatever, it's whatever. It hits, it fits with the vibe. Then listening to Pain, I was like, okay. And it's just a dud. It's only one, you know what I mean? Then the last 2 songs are just 2 UK songs, basically. Demons and War. I was like, you could have ended differently. I just don't like these 2, especially these 2 at the end, Demons and War. It just wasn't for me. So yeah, but hey, Drake was rapping more. I can appreciate that. Um, the rest of these songs, they're good. DL4 is my favorite track on there, so it's not a bad album. It's definitely better than Scorpion, which I gave it like a 5. I think I gave it like a 5. It wasn't that good to me, and it's way better than More Life, which I also gave like a 6.5. Again, those two albums were not that good to me. In my opinion, Drake kind of, I won't say fell down because he hasn't fell down. I think for me personally, and I know this isn't a fact that Drake's fizzled down, but in me personally, from listening to his albums, I think, let's see, what was this? Did he own? I don't know if he owned What a Time to Be Alive, but if he did, if you're reading it's too late, I feel like it went down just a little bit, but I don't think. I think he started to fizzle down. Excuse me, but I don't think. I don't think he fizzled down. I don't think the fizzle down took effect until after Views, because Views was pretty good. I think he started to fizzle down, and the effects started to happen after Views. Now, if he did if you're reading this too late, then the same thing. I feel like it fizzled down after What a Time to Be Alive, but it didn't take effect until after what's called Views, which is More Life. So yeah, this mixtape, it's a good mixtape. Definitely some players going on different. Definitely the songs on here are going on different playlists. Got some for Young Boy Cooking, got some for After Hours. So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool album. Would I suggest it for people? Sure. If you like Drake, if you like a chill mixtape, that's really what this is to me. It's a nice chill mixtape. Definitely, it's a 7 out of 10. Good. I heard he's dropping an album this year, later in the summer, and I'm not gonna say I'm excited to see, but I'm what's the word? Like, I'm intrigued, or I'm interested. I'm intrigued to see what he's gonna do for this album. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be more R&B, more pop, or is it gonna be straight rap, or is it gonna be a good mixture of both? Like, tiny bit of R&B, but a little bit more rap. So yeah, can't wait to see what Drake does. Very interested in it, and we'll see what he does. But yeah, album's a 7 out of 10. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the music. That's all I had on the notes. I'm surprised I was able to talk this long. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the podcast. Episode 3. We went through all of these. I'm surprised I don't know if I got an hour out of it. I probably did, but yeah. So yeah, shout out to everyone that's been watching the video. Shout out to everyone that's been listening to the podcast. Shout out to everyone that watched the cooking video, which should be up before this podcast. So shout out to y'all. So yeah, again, follow me on Instagram, Youngboy Cooking, Deshaun the Lights, or you can go to my YouTube channel. That's YouTube/Youngboy Cooking, or you can go to Apple and Spotify and find the podcast at What's Cooking, or you go to anchor.com/FM, click on my account, and you can go and see the links to both Apple and Spotify, the shows on both Apple and Spotify, or you can just get the app both on iOS and Androids. So, and also follow me on Twitch, /DJCar99. So yeah, episode 3, we out. Peace.